It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Welcome to this special Build It Live episode of Sunny Silver Linings. Our guest today is Michael DePalma, VP of Business Development, North America for Datto. Michael has worked alongside the managed services community for close to a decade, helping MSPs understand the technology landscape for the business community throughout the world. Michael shares with Sunny some of the challenges he sees MSPs facing in the market today, along with a sneak peek at the topics he is speaking about at Build It Live 2023. And remember, if you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Now, here's your host, the founder and CEO of IT by Design, Mr. Sunny Kayla. Over to you, Sunny.
Hi, Michael. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Sunny, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I know you have been traveling a lot and going to many different conferences and seeing your partners and making that impact. I truly appreciate your partnership with IT by Design, and you are a true partner for many, many years. I truly appreciate you and Kaseya Datto partnership.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we've known each other a long time, Sunny, so it's been good.
Yeah. And so I want to share with our conference attendees, what are you planning to share as a topic? I know you're doing some sessions at Build It Live in less than 2 weeks, Michael. So give us a sneak peek to the topic.
Yeah, so we've actually had 3 sessions. We've got a main stage session where we'll be talking about positioning cybersecurity and cyber resilience. I know Greg was on last week and talked about a kind of a sales playbook that he created, which will be a really good session. And then the third session is just building a winning team, which I'm most excited about. We've gone through a bunch of changes over here, obviously. And so putting together a team when we got acquired by Kaseya, it was a challenge, but I think we did a really good job at it. And I think it's something that the channel really struggles with to some extent. I do a lot of site visits, see a lot of offices from our partners, and you can get a sense really when you walk in the door, kind of what that culture is, what that team is like. And so a lot of the things we're going to share are really real life stories from partners, how they were able to grow their team. Because I think that's something that, it's a little unique to talk about. And I think it'd be exciting.
Yeah, we love content on building teams. We see that as a kind of really need in the channel. Now, that's a nice segue to the next question. What is the biggest challenge that you see in the channel?
What I'm seeing now, and it's a good challenge to have, but partners struggling to scale properly, right? There's a lot of business out there. We're all seeing a lot of growth in the channel. And so there's kind of 2 trains of thought. There's some folks that are just growing and scaling through acquisition. But then there's that organic scalability. And that's really ties into, why building a strong team at the beginning really helps with that growth. But again, it's a good problem to have, but I think folks are struggling with the speed in which you kind of have to scale to keep up right now. And there's some partners that get it and they're prepared for it. And there's some that are not, and they struggle and they don't have the resources or really the systems in place to handle that scalability. It's a good problem. We used to, a couple of years ago, it was always sales and marketing was the biggest hurdle because we run that report every single year. It was the number one piece. That has now dropped to like 4th or 5th, which is good. I think the channel has matured to the point where we kind of understand how to go to market and sell the idea of managed services. That's now, something that's kind of standardized. The problem is trying to differentiate yourself, not necessarily convincing a company to outsource IT. It's that why should I outsource it to you, right? So that all ties in together.
Yeah, that's a great point. Thank you for sharing that. Now, so you have been coming to the conferences and you have seen our value prop, you have experienced our event. What is the most important reason for someone to consider attending Build It Live this year?
Well, it's so unique in its content. It's one of the events, industry events, and like you said, I'm at an event every single week that I actually make sure I go attend sessions from other vendors. I mean, to be honest, most events, it's a vendor going up and talking about their product and here's the new feature. That it's seen it a million times, but these are, vendor sharing experiences about sales and marketing, about growing your business, about acquisition. And so, I'm very curious to see even our direct competitors, see the kind of knowledge they have. I mean, it's helpful for me as I'm having conversations with partners. And I think that's what makes this conference unique, in that the vendors are all there. And if you want to talk business, there's the vendor hall and it's open. You have plenty of time to do that. But in terms of the sessions, they're very educational. And I think for me to say I'm going to go through, and I've already checked off some that I'm going to make sure I'm at. I don't usually attend too many sessions of the other vendors, but I'm excited about this one.
Thank you for recognizing it, because we take education very seriously and really, really work with only partners where they're going to go take the breakout, take the session, and kind of really be that true go-giver and make it very educational. Of course, the other things are byproduct. They have to pay the bill as well. But with education focus, there is no sales pitch during sessions. And it is not really one of those conferences where you as MSP are like, hey man, I'm kind of here being sold 20 different things, and what do I need to take back? So a lot of education focus. And what are you looking forward to for Build It Live 2023?
Well, I'm really excited about the sessions that we have. And again, it's exciting for me to be able to put together brand new educational content instead of the traditional click through. Here's IT Complete. Here's all the things. So it's exciting. So it's a really good brainstorming session. My colleague, Greg Jones, who's the vice president of business development over in EMEA, is going to be there. So we've been working together on the different slide decks and hearing his opinions. I mean, the things that he's learned over there, and he was an MSP. So those things are great, but it's always seeing the partners and interacting with the partners. And what's good about the event is, there's a lot of sessions, but there's also a lot of time for you to connect and just have one-on-one conversations. And, whether it's at the party, whether it's at the booth, whether it's at the lobby bar, wherever it can be, it's always good, because even though I'm on the road a ton, there's still so many partners I don't get to see face to face. So I know there'll be a big attendance there. And typically the attendees are MSPs that are looking to grow and have those business conversations. And those are the ones that are fun to have,
Yeah. And this year we were challenged to take the education to the next level, the whole NASA, the Kennedy Space Center theme. So what I'm hearing is that you are taking that education that you will be bringing to the conference to the next level. So I appreciate that. Who are you most excited to meet at the event?
I mean, other than you, Sonny, and your team, I don't know.
Of course.
I mean, of course. Well, we know each other. I'm always excited to meet the newer MSPs, the ones that I haven't seen at events. Those are always exciting to me. And meeting folks that I haven't talked to, whether they're partners or non-partners, there's nothing like that. And I've made a lot of great friends coming to events, and I'm sure I'll see a lot of the great friends. But what I've noticed at this event is you do see a lot of fresh faces, which is great, Yeah.
Thank you for joining me today, Michael. And once again, appreciate your partnership. And I look forward to seeing you in less than 2 weeks at Build It Live.
I can't wait, Sonny. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching Sonny's Silver Linings. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.